Hello, Ligii here. It's currently Thursday and I've just come home from a very, very good counselling session. And I just wanted to have a little chat about it, I suppose. I've been not okay lately. I've been Monday, I felt the worst I haven't felt in a while. It felt like my mind is in a gutter, like in a very dark, deep pit, and I honestly didn't see a way out of it. And but I somehow managed to pull myself out and carried on as if life's okay and usual. Tuesday, Wednesday, today, and I am feeling better. But I don't know, this session just, it feels good to be understood, and I'm usually very aware of what I should be doing, what isn't helpful, and things like that. But it's obviously helpful to have professionals know which questions to ask you. And now I just feel so enlightened and empowered, and I feel like, this is my life and everything is in my hands, and I have the tools to make me feel better and get the life that I want. So this is going to be the continuation of my Reigniting My Spark series. And I'm just feeling very motivated. And we came to a conclusion that I might be feeling very down and low at times is because I miss joy in my life, which sounds so bizarre to say it out loud, but I've been feeling very bland and in life at the moment, because I'm obviously not working the job I love, which is why I'm studying, but obviously studying is going to take a while. So I just need to find little things, little sparks of joy in my everyday life to add them in to make me feel not as bored and feel excited about things. And which is great. And obviously I didn't tell him. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows that he and I, we have a podcast and we have this channel where we can be us and be vulnerable and talk about things we want to talk about, which is obviously great. I'm really appreciative to have this opportunity and to have this freedom. And and I don't want to take it for granted no more. So you might be seeing loads of me. You might be getting tired of me in the future. But, well, I'm hoping that's the case, because that means I'm actually on top of things and I'm trying my hardest to be me and be happy and enjoy life and enjoy the little moments. And so there's that. So let's reignite my spark. And I hope you maybe join me on this journey and you find little joys in your life to spark your life. I don't know, maybe we need to rethink of the title of these series. But I feel very inspired to be better, and obviously I have taken steps to get there in the future. For example, like the whole uni thing and therapy and things like that. But there's obviously improvements that could be made, and I think I just need to start making them. I have to stop being like, oh, that's future me's issue. It's my issue. I have to do it now to feel better now, to feel better tomorrow, if that makes sense. So I'm still in my work clothes. As I said, I've just been to counseling, and I popped into a shop because I also want to work on my eating habits. So, and because I can buy healthy foods and I can cook healthily, I feel like I get bored because I always cook the same safe meals. and I want to experiment a bit more, and I love cooking and I love trying new recipes. So today I'm going to be trying a new one. I am using the Sorted Foods Sidekick app for that. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not going to film me cooking, but I'll show you the final product. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I will show you the final product because it's gonna look good, right? You have to raise ourselves up. But yeah, that's a little update from me, and I'll see you very soon. Hello, it's me like an hour and a half later. I got very distracted. I started chopping up my butternut squash, which I actually have never had before, and I really like it. I haven't like tucked into the meal yet, but I did have to try a bit to see if it's done, and it's good. I don't know why I've never had it before. So that's already a success. But yeah, I got distracted. I answered the call, and then my oven is a bit dodgy, so it did take a bit longer, and I did adapt the recipe a tiny little bit because I didn't fancy nuts. I know it's for the crunch, but I'm okay with that. So I'll show you in a second how it looks like. Nothing special. So it's butternut squash pasta with roasted butternut and some onions. Yeah, I did swap some ingredients. For example, I don't think it used coriander. It's recommended using sage, but I wanted basil. So I have some fresh basil in there. And next time I need to make the sauce a bit looser and use more seasonings. But yeah, I'm very excited for this meal. I think this first try of, trying to ignite my spark has been successful because I've genuinely had a very good time cooking, dancing in the kitchen, following the recipe. I'm trying something new. I'm usually not a pasta girly, but this looks delicious and I'm very excited to try it out. So yeah, mission success accomplished, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Hello, I'm in the kitchen again. It's Friday, yeah, I'm having a good day. It's my day of work today. I woke up around 7ish, 8ish, put on my workout clothes and went for a run. It was interesting. Yeah, it felt like I had to put in a lot of effort today. But I also knew that was because of my knees. They've been really hurting and acting up lately. And I also chose to do another guided run, but this one was about mindfulness. And I just realized it wasn't my cup of tea. Although they were like saying very useful things, and there are some quotes that are gonna, I think, stick to me and with me for a while. I just couldn't focus on running too much. I felt like they were talking too much, if that makes any sense. And yeah, so I did my run. I ran for 30 minutes. It also might be different for me because I usually set a limit lengthwise when I run, not time-wise. So this one was like, oh, run for 30 minutes. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not sure how, well, I have a rough idea of how long that is, but it also obviously depends on my pace. Whereas whenever I usually set, oh, I'm gonna run like 2.5 kilometers or 5 kilometers, I know that like where the end goal is, and they like remind me in my ears, and it's just different because I know the faster I am, the quicker the end is gonna come. But obviously 30 minutes are gonna pass no matter how hard you're trying in a way. But I think it is very healing for me to do these slow runs at the moment, because I have taken a break from it, and my body does need a bit of love and ease to get back into running. Yeah, and then so that made me feel actually amazing. The like last half of my run felt so good, so good. I wish I could run more, but I made a mistake. I forgot that the school, like it's like school drop-off time, and I couldn't run for the like last 3 minutes because there were people everywhere, and I was crossing a walk bridge. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I am making like stewed apples at the moment, and it smells so good. I just had some extra, so I thought I'm gonna make like an apple pie sort of thing. But what was I saying? Yeah, there were just people everywhere, so I couldn't finish my run as I wanted to. But it still made me feel amazing. Then I came home, had a quick shower, and then I went to do my laundry. And while I did my laundry, I did some social media post editing for your foreign sisters. So that was fun, and yeah, I've just been in a better mood, I'd say. I even had lunch, so I'm now making an apple pie. I've been doing a tiny bit of studying. I'm feeling very distracted in my brain today, so I'm finding it hard to focus. But yeah, it's been very good day today, I'd say, even though it does feel like a day off because I'm letting myself take it easier and, you know, all those good things. But one thing I wanted to talk about is I've finally quit smoking. And I know I've said it a few times last year that I'm planning to quit and I'm trying to quit, but I've actually quit this time. And I hope this sentence stays like this, and I have quit this time. I had my last cigarette on Christmas Eve, I think, and then ever since then I just haven't had any, which is brilliant. Oh me. But I obviously haven't been properly diagnosed or tested for ADHD, and it just everybody in my life who has to deal with me on like a day-to-day basis, they assume I have it. They think I have some flair to me, I suppose, and because my old therapist did say that she suspects I have it, I actually haven't been tested, and I took it with a pinch of, like a pinch of salt. Is that how you say it? Like a grain of salt? I've forgotten the saying. But yeah, I've noticed that ever since quitting smoking, my symptoms are back, and I'm very forgetful, but in a sense that I'll accidentally start doing 4 things at the same time. That happened yesterday when I was trying to cook my butternut squash meal. Yeah, so that's one thing that I have to share, I suppose. My mind is just, but I kind of have missed it. I've missed the like chaos. It feels like I'm more alive, because when I was smoking, I did notice that my brain went calmer and my thoughts were slower, and I enjoyed it. But at the moment, I am enjoying the chaos that is my brain, and I'm hoping that the people around me can, you know, get used to it again, because I suppose they haven't seen this version of me in a while. And yeah, so there's that little update. I think there was something else I wanted to share, but I've forgotten. But yeah, I'm just kind of boiling, stewing my apples because they were looking a bit dodgy, and I had some oranges and cranberry sauce from Christmas that needed using up. So I've chucked everything into a pot, added some brown sugar, some light brown sugar, and a bunch of mixed spice, and it smells divine. It smells... See, this smell reminds me of autumn, not Christmas for some reason. But yeah, so I'll be making like a fake apple pie because I'm using a pre-bought dough, but that's okay. I have to use that up too, I suppose. But yeah, so day 2 of igniting my spark is going well, I'd say. I am doing things that bring me joy, like cooking and running and so I'm hoping this is gonna last long. And that's my little update. Hello, it is, pardon my hair, but it is Monday, and yeah, I was working over the weekend and tried staying positive and not getting in my head, and I think I managed that, and it went quite all right, and I had a good time. And yeah, today, oh, I went for a run on Sunday, so that was, and I cooked Saturday. I feel like cooking and running at the moment are the things that bring me joy. So I'm trying to do that. And obviously doing my maths homework for uni, which is also, it brings me joy. And I know that that sounds crazy, but it brings me joy. So I love doing that at the moment. But I also do get kind of bored. Like I need to take breaks before that because, exhaustion is a real thing. But yeah, it's Monday, it's my day off. I had counseling today, and even well, I'd say I think I spoke more than I usually would have. Like I'm starting to open up, which is kind of a shame because I feel like we only have like 4 sessions left in the whole group therapy thing. But hey, hun, I'm still learning a lot of things, and I'm really appreciative for the opportunity. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in on you. And I think I'm gonna put this all in, doesn't matter, in like one video, but yeah. And I'm just about to cook my dinner. I accidentally took a nap, but I feel so much better now that I have. Yeah, I'm just about to cook my dinner, so I know that's gonna bring me joy. And also another thing that brought me joy today is I got my second assignment back for my physics, and I got a 92%. And you know what? I'm so proud of myself, especially because I chose physics as my like optional module because I had a free choice one, just to prove to myself that I can do physics, because I got in Latvia in high school exams, I chose physics and I was in such a bad place mentally, and I didn't actually have time to study or practice, and it just suddenly felt like I didn't understand physics. I got 39%. I still passed because I think that year the pass was 15%. But yeah, I got 39%, and obviously that is not okay in my academic heart. So I wanted to prove to myself that, hey, I can do it. I can get at least a 70. And yeah, I'm proud of myself and I'm feeling good. That's bringing me joy. So I'm just gonna take it easy today because I do feel like tired after the hard work week, and yeah, I just don't want another burnout. Burnout? Yeah, I think that's the term. But yeah, so I'll catch you when I catch you. See you soon.